action now. Jackson. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. From the gun, it's Jackson. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And the Cowboys here on 3rd down bringing in an extra defensive back. Here's Jackson to throw. Well, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. They'll roll him out right. Touchdown! Rob Gronkowski from 13 yards out. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Falcons, nothing. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he is out of bounds here on the return.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Micah Parsons able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Well, when you're down a couple of scores like this, CD, you can't afford too many plays that go in the wrong direction like that one.
Yeah, when you take a good look at it broadly, sacks are better than giving up an interception. But where they are on the scoreboard, they've got to get rid of all of that and just create positive plays for themselves in order to have a chance.
And going deep for Hill. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least it'll be 4th down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Check 24, check 24, check 24, check 24.
They'll try and throw for it here. Sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Prescott. And his pass incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, so far on this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. 4th down, Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 13.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
And just not a ton of room to work with. He'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Falcons, nothing.
Hey, middle. Hey, let's get the big first. Hey, stop.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big play that time through the air. 31 yards.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Jackson from the shotgun. Steps away to his left. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Flush to his right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Randy Moss, 43 yards. And the Falcons draw a bit closer.
He was able to move around and found some vision to throw the football. And how about how he ended it? Boy, he had some zip on that throw.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to have an arm like that. Results in the touchdown here. Great play offensively. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Marshall now, the return. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you got a battle on your hands.
They'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. Now Prescott on 4th down. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. The 30. 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
They'll let Peterson try and run it in.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Oh, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football.
That's caught at the 25. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. It's a big play there for Atlanta. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Jackson. He'll buy some time right. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
From the 17, Jackson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. And they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Cowboys defense is going to get him the football back. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Rolling to his right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Throwing, Prescott. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Prescott. He's going to sling this deep downfield. That's caught inside the 20. And mark him down all the way inside the Atlanta 20. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. From the red zone now, Prescott. And it'll be intercepted. Brian Dawkins, the safety, with a pick. And the Falcons are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
Intercepted. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. And going deep for Hill. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done? Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Well, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. Tucker with the extra point, and that will take us to the end of the first half of play. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. Marshall now, the return. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were...
And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked off at the 25. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Not the way you envision things to start out the 3rd quarter. 1 play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
That is definitely what we call our defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Jackson. Dancing to his... And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
A 2-yard loss on the play. It's 3rd and 16.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. Throw left side complete. That's Hill. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. Play action. It's Jackson. On the move to his left. Letting one go deep here for Gronk. Got a man. It's caught at the 6-yard line. A big connection on that one. 39 yards. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Tucker now to add the point after. And with that, his guys take the lead here by a point. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Marshall now, the return. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Looking for his big receiver, Marshall. This is caught at the 20. And mark him down all the way inside the Atlanta 20. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Emerson Walls. And now off to the races down the right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Now Tucker to add the PAT. And with that, the lead is up to 8. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Marshall now, the return. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this run.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Taking a shot here for Marshall. And now here's another interception. Picked off at the 14. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw into the hands of Pitts here. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Jackson on 1st down. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Play action. Now Jackson. They'll roll him out, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The Falcons on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, They take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
They go play action with Jackson. And going deep for Hill. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. A big play that time through the air. 36 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
That's another Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson eluding the pressure. And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. Melvin Ingram in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Wide open receiver complete. And diving to try to get the 1st down. He's going to be a little bit shy of the marker. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. On 3rd down, Thomas. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons will extend their lead. Tucker now for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Marshall now, the return. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 20, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, to be frank, CD, this is getting tough to watch. I mean, you feel for him, but 6 interceptions, that's at a whole new level. It's not a good level.
It makes it tougher and tougher to come up with ways to try and support him. But you have to as a team because you can't just throw your quarterback aside. You're going to need him later on. But it reminds me of a time that a former defense coordinator of mine told me he was in a game where his quarterback threw 7 interceptions. So after the 6th one of the defense...
Touchdown, Falcons! Kyle Pitts, 81 yards. And the Falcons have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Tucker now to add the point after. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Marshall now, the return. And he's going to be brought down inside the 5 at the 3.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off near the 44. And